I can't feel good, Jordy.
Yeah, she didn't believe in love either. Whoa!
Who else she said to?
Natsuki.
Well, it's about what? I'll go to the shower and you'll have the feeling it's going to be a lot more fun.
I see. That's a little blunt. I'm just going to use your bedroom as a night to go about my day. Okay.
Well, excuse me that.
I'm going to go sleep in your bed, Natsuki.
It's not like I'm going to be doing anything wrong. I'll just miss the feeling of being awake.
Whenever I sleep, I miss the feeling of being awake.
It just didn't evoke the feeling of waking up.
Okay. So basically, it's not like I'm doing anything wrong.
Do you want to try this with a different person?
I just did say, alright, I guess Yuri's next. I'll pass.
Well, anyway, I guess you'll have to do what you like. Not that you'll like it or anything, but you'll be able to be yourself in a lot of ways.
Okay.
Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb trees because they make it easier to climb. Crickets can leap into the water, but they must be able to swim as fast as they can on their own. Horses can race. I can't tell you how many times I've just had to get off my horse and it's all over. Owls can seek reassignment in 6 months.
Okay.
Owls can seek reassignment in 6 months at no cost to both the family and the patient. Cheetahs can run at least 20 miles in a day. Eagles can fly. People can try this, and it's not going to be easy. But that's about it.
That's true. I mean, people can try to fly. It's not easy because we don't have wings or anything.
Yeah. I told you that it's important to go to sleep.
Well, I like it.
What? Just be honest.
Oh, I'm not sure how much that's gonna cost. I mean, you could get my honesty, but, you know, you need a little money here. Why are you so upset about it?
Well, because.
I guess more went into that than anything else except as a side note.
That's what it means. I'm glad you learned what's there, and that's what makes you feel good with it all. Didn't expect that from you.
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor you.
Wow.
I don't really care what you think.
Wow. Jeez, bird.
Yuri stares at the wall. Supposed to read my poem. A minute passes. More time. You okay, Yuri? At the wall. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start the timer. Were we going for a wall staring competition? It's fine. Don't force it to start its own timer. I'm not trying to do anything stupid like that. I just want to get a little out of my way. I just need to push through some of the moments that feel like they don't have anything to do with me. So it's that time again. No! I just raised a finger?
No.
Oh, I'm so sorry that you're having to deal with this. Yuri buries her face into the pillow, and he knows that I've been playing with it for the past few days. Yuri, that's my play pillow. Right, it's just that there is more to life than a gray blanket and rain. That's poetic. And having been through a lot of shit, being surrounded by people who are similar and differing, being treated like shit, you can tell the relationship is not good. I think the most important thing to keep in mind is that relationships are lifelong. You don't have to be dead forever. This face, you don't have to be dead forever. What is she up to? In other words, they are unique. You know, I'm wondering what she's a boss of exactly. Maybe she's on the secret government project.
Oh no.
The end result is multiple people in a relationship, and you can take humanity and marry the person you love. Once Yuri finds her way back to being a friend, you can divorce her.
Just a side quest.
Why do I have these? I keep these self-destructive relationships I keep imagining. I'm gonna marry you one day and then divorce you. Isn't that hot?
I'm gonna marry you, have children, and say, I didn't want children.
Yeah, that's my grandmaster plan. Her staring is completely justified, but if you can't reconcile your feelings, you're gonna have to divorce her. I mean, that's it. I'm stuck on this. Of course, that's not a choice, but you have to live with the guilt that it will be Yuri's fault for this. Oh, and she's taking the blame for my bad ideas. There are so many people out there that will do the same, and you guys can't imagine how many more years of pain and suffering you can go through. Not just finding them, but also your own. It might take you years to find your relief, but if you are feeling it now, it will be worth it. I also hope that you get to know your new friends and family as well. Natsuki can be a great friend, by the way. Biased? How about a good friend? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking to you, my girlfriend. Sorry. It's fine that she wants to be in my life. I'm not sure if it's the right word for you. Do you mind if I ask what she wants from me? Please do not. I'd love to share the details of what she wants, but I know she is already very close with me, and I'm not looking to be friends with her.
Oh, yeah.
Yuri smiles dreamily as if she is waiting for me to jump into the conversation. Well, what's this then?
Alright, let's see you jump in the conversation, Bird.
Which itself is kind of creepy. After all, isn't the place we're supposed to sleep in? Really fixated on sleeping. Oh boy. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my arm take me on a more expressive form. Bathing. It must be this way, end quote. The last remaining street light in the house I could not see. The last yet to come. Closing parenthesis. I bathe. Calm breathing is important to me. The light flickers. It takes more than a minute for my eyes to adjust to the light. I flicker back. The smile is a red and white thing to me. I made no sense at all. That's okay. I'm sorry, I have no idea what it's like. I can't write poems. What? I wasn't thinking that much. But it took you time to understand me, and it's not easy. Well,
you got a lot more to explain.
Well, I just don't know how to go on. I actually think your relationship has pretty much died down lately. Sorry, Yuri. That's a relief. Oh, she's glad about that. Also, I like the writing on the wall. Hey, would you stop writing on the wall? Staring at it, writing. Even though it's short, it's still a good read. I like what you wrote on the wall better than your poem, by the way. It wasn't too short, but it's a good read, yes. I usually write longer than that, but I don't struggle. Not at all. What I did, however, was give you an idea of what my experience was like. I'm really glad you like it. So, you into Ghost? Would you like to try something new? Because this is boring the hell out of me. Actually, the story isn't that great, and I don't think it's worth it to think about it again, so just let it go. Really? I must have totally forgotten this one. That's it. Gone. Well, I suppose you're an idiot for forgetting the story, and I guess you are. Well, you told me to. But remember that poets are human, and artists are made of human souls. Wow. Okay. They usually do more harm than good, and once they are bored with such a crime, they take less pleasure in it.
Is that related to what you just said before?
In this case, perhaps the best way to get rid of such a crime is to become a pianist, or musician, and then become a writer.
Well, I do plan to go to Cambridge.
Yeah, it's a Cambridge writing school here. Lingering in her last name and her first name are very likely to get you rejected, and there's a chance you won't get accepted back. Was it Natsuki who has the first name ever?
Yes, Natsuki is the first one to have a first name.
And soon to be a pianist or a writer. That's a lot more than a girl saying I don't have a girlfriend. It sure is. I hadn't even thought of my own. That's impressive. You don't have to do that. It's nothing really. Mental illness is very rare, but I always like my boyfriend to be with me, and that's why I go to bed early for him. Okay. Well, it makes me happy to have him with me. Just remember that it will happen. He will be with you. Oh.
No, okay.
He just kind of goes around. Yeah, maybe you're right, and I should ask him to please me.
Ooh,
let's just get it going here. I guess I'll have to try to scare him off. Lure him in and cut him off. Oh.
I just burned the biggest asshole in this room.
I'm counting on you to convince him. Yeah, Monika. Hi, Bird. Having a good time? I'm going to try to make it happen. I'm going to try my best to make it happen. Okay. Yeah. Good. Glad to hear my efforts are not wasted. By the way, since this is something I've been working on and wanted to share with you guys, I'll be posting some of these soon.
Hang on a second. You're going to post our poems online?
Yep.
Okay, sure.
Well, good thing you told us that up front. I'm much better off not being married. Yes, I agree with that. Anyway, want to share your experiences and advice. It's kind of embarrassing, but I'm sure you can find someone that is just as appreciated and happy for you as you are. Don't worry, Bird has no problem with it. We're all a little better than we used to be, and it's better than what we're doing. But it's that sort of thing that we're still doing as a habit, and we're stuck doing it for the sake of it. Yeah, that's true. We'll have to get past that. I hand Monika my phone and show her the link. I like this one too. It makes me think about the past and makes me feel like I've never been in it. Is that so much better than the present? We may be good, but we're not good for each other.
You dated with each other for a while.
Yeah, 4 years ago, was it? Even if you were to show interest in her, I'm sure she's not ready for your relationship. So I think that's it. You sure not being hypocritical? I could be wrong, but I don't want to be the asshole like you. Oh gosh, I sound like a lot of people who have never been to college. But in any case, I plan to make sure I'm not in the wrong for this. I'm going to make sure it's your fault. I can tell you that I would like to be able to get a job, even if I didn't get my degree. Who knew that someone would do that for me? Yeah, that's totally unexpected and awful. Well, to each their own. You sound pretty confident. Well, that's because I have a lot of money to spend on stuff that I didn't have in the past, said the President of the United States. That doesn't mean I have a lot of opportunities or regretful. I see a lot of other people's failures, but I still feel like a failure. Well, let's read it, shall we? Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been a better day. See, the direction the sun is at is the exact angle it should be. Well, that's good. A noisy neighbor, an adorable dog. I peer inside for help. We did both, and it's been 3 years. No, I can't see anything in the room. But it's too late. I'm not interested in the conversation, much less a good one. Already searched with a bush, but it wasn't. It's just a little bit of me. It was too deep. She said if I didn't feel like letting go of what she wanted because she felt like she couldn't deal with it, stretching forever into everything, a whole of infinite amount of time, it runs out of time, it'll die. I realize now that you're not in the right mind, and you should just get out and find someone. I was looking out. I was there for her, and he, on the other hand, was a piece of shit, and she was not into him. I want you to focus on that last line. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's even a thing. Sorry, I'm not really sure what to say to you. It's okay. Share a bug, right? Share a bug. Yeah, that thing kind of happens. That is a lot of insects. Performed out loud. It's full of, hi, welcome to the struggle type.
Have you ever heard of cicadas in the middle of the summertime? That's them talking about their struggles in life.
That's right. What was the inspiration for this? Well, I'm not sure, but it's something I've thought about. I guess you could call it, a dream? It's been influencing my dreams more than you could shake a pin. It's an interesting thing. An epiphany, like a dream. Yeah, something like that happens a lot. I'm kind of nervous, but I can't help it. Maybe after everyone is gone, I'll get a better sense of how close I am with her. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip. Sometimes when you're writing a story, you need to know what's in it.
Wow. I'll keep that in mind.
If you try so hard to cover perfect details, it takes a lot of skill and patience and practice to make the perfect poem. Just force yourself to do it. That's all it takes. Another way to think about it is that you put a lot of effort into it, and I suppose that helps.
So your writing tip is basically write.
Yes, and make sure you know what you're writing, and force yourself to be good at it. If you keep your mind off of it, then you'll never be able to concentrate on anything else. Okay, so just move your brain and do the thing you always wanted to do. Just move your brain. That's my advice for how to stop thinking the things you always want to do. Thanks for listening.